Okay, I want to just show you a few more things about PowerPoint design because I really am excited about it in comparison to Google Slides. So again, just a quick note, on the home screen on my work laptop, I don't have the design ideas. Maybe it's just a screen size thing, but in order to get to the design ideas, I have to click on the design menu at the top and then click on design ideas. But when I start from my home laptop, it just starts up automatically. And here's what I want to show you. So you can see the choices that I have here. Nothing is based, I haven't put any text yet on my title slide. What I want to show is I want to just open a new PowerPoint, a blank presentation. Okay, I don't want to have anything already set with it. Okay, and when I click on design ideas, you're going to see I'm getting different choices from the beginning. Okay, so already it eliminates all that time I spent searching just for creative backgrounds. And I don't know, maybe my students don't care, but I literally do, about having just a unique kind of background every day. So you can see completely different. So if I open a new PowerPoint, a new blank presentation, and it's going to be a whole new set of ideas. So it's just picking something random to start with, okay? And then if I put something specific, like if I put winter, all of a sudden the design ideas, I'm going to get a few that are going to be specific to winter, but the whole thing changed. And then if I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean winter, I meant summer, okay? My design ideas change, okay? If I meant, oh, I meant Christmas, okay, my design ideas change. Oh, if I meant school, all right, my ideas are going to change, okay? If I meant Hanukkah, my ideas are going to change. I'm not so impressed with those. But if I put Valentine's Day, let's see, I get some relevant ones. If I put Earth Day, okay, I'm going to get all relevant ideas based on what I type, okay? It's not always perfect, but the nice thing is that every single time I open a new document, I'm going to get new suggestions, new ideas, okay? So that you always have some new ideas to spruce up your PowerPoint, make it exciting. Okay, I just find this awesome. All right, so I'm gonna go to the next slide because here is where I find some great things. So in the last video, I talked about inserting a table. You can insert a chart, you can smart art, 3D models, okay, but what I want to go over, well, so you can see there's pictures, which I showed you, stock images, a video, an icon, but what I want to show you is this, smart art. I can talk about some of the other things another time, but here is the list of everything, okay, but I do a lot. So say I want to connect right here. So say I want to make like matter, which is what I'm planning for a chemistry unit right now. So, and I know I want some kind of hierarchy that looks like this, like a branched chart. Okay. So, okay, fine. I'm going to have it look like this. It's going to fit it into that space. Okay. And so I put matter in the first one. Then we could have pure, notice it's adjusting the text. Okay. I can have element, I can have compound, and then I can have homogeneous. Oh, and I need another one. I can have heterogeneous. So do you see over here how there's this outline? How do I get there? If I have, that's not there, click this little arrow, okay? And I can change it. So I can say, oh, homogeneous, just return heterogeneous. That's the other kind of mixture. Now, what if I needed another branch right here, okay? I don't, but let's just pretend. So if I want something else under matter, okay, so I'm going to return, and at first it's going to think I want something over here. But if I click backspace, it's going to back up that and move it up here, okay? If I click backspace again, it's going to move it up there next to matter, thinking I want to make a new chart, okay? And if you make a mistake, you just tab it over back where you want it, okay? And then you can also add a layer underneath there. So if I want something under heterogeneous, I want to give an example, I just tab it over. So backspace is going to pull it over. Tab is going to move it in. It's going to move it wherever you want in there, okay? It's literally fantastic. Now, if you're like, oh, actually, I don't really like this setup, okay, well, mind you, if you keep backspacing, then you'll just delete it. So you like don't have to worry about it stuck there forever. Also, if I don't want this title, so I'm just going to click on it and delete it. So I want this to take up more of the slide. I'm just going to drag this. It's going to adjust the size of everything, okay? But you see right here, Smart Art Design, I'm going to click on that. And when I do, okay, I can click on any one of these right here, which will kind of change the look of my Smart Art, okay? Also here, I can see what would it look like if I wanted to change the layout. Like, how amazing is this? I just have to get the basics in, and then I can choose something that looks appealing to me once I have all the information in. So if you're like, actually, I don't want something that looks like this. Actually, I find this fantastic, and choose this, okay? Or keep looking, okay? Maybe this way or this way. Okay, maybe this way. There's so many different ways that you can arrange it. And you just get to pick, and you don't have to do all of that. I spend so much time moving stuff around and trying to get it right and get the arrows to line up, all that kind of stuff. And this makes it ridiculously easy. Okay, now if you click, that's just on the Smart Art Design. And if you click on the format, you can change the shape fill, okay? So if I want to have a background color on it, okay, I can change shape effects. I can change the text fill. So if I want it to look different in that way, okay, I can change text outline. I can change all of this stuff. Everything is so formattable, okay? So Smart Art Design. So how do you get there again? So let's remember, we close this. We can always get to it from here. But if I Control M and add a new slide, it's this right here. Insert a Smart Art graphic, okay? If you don't have this screen right now, then you're gonna go to Insert, and you would go to Smart Art, okay? But between the design ideas where you don't have to search for Google slide templates, which I spend so much time doing, and being able to add this Smart Art, being able to add a table, an image, automatically have it resized, outstanding. Last thing that I want to show you is, I had talked about it, but then I forgot to show you that gifs just automatically paste in, okay? So here's, all right, so here's a GIF right here, okay? I'm going to right click, and then I'm going to copy the image. I'm going to go back to my PowerPoint. Okay, let's go back to the one I was working on. Okay, I'm going to click here, and I'm going to paste it in. So Control V. Okay, notice the box disappeared because it thinks I just want that one thing. Okay, totally fine. I can resize it. Now notice on my computer here, my home computer, it's going to automatically play the GIF, so I know it's working. On my work computer, it doesn't do that. So if you want to check and make sure that the GIF is actually playing, you would click on Slideshow, just do from current slide, and then you'd be able to see the GIF playing. Okay, so I'm going to end the slideshow. And that's sometimes what I do when I'm working on my work computer, just to make sure it actually did work, okay? And we play some review games in class. So let's go back to design and design ideas. And you're gonna see, look, it doesn't matter what kind of slide you have, it's going to give you suggestions on what maybe you want the arrangement to look like. And actually, that's a lot better. I like that. Okay, same thing even for this slide where I have this table. It's gonna, would you want a dark background? Do you want just a border? You want it just how it is? Okay, it's gonna give me some suggestions. No matter what slide it is, it's gonna offer some suggestions about the design. Once in a while, you have too many things on the slide and it's gonna say, I don't have any design idea suggestions. You add a new slide, it's gonna go back to suggesting. So if you have not checked out these amazing features of PowerPoint, what are you waiting for? All right, I hope you learned something new.